Have you ever wondered about the hidden realities of some of the world's most mysterious places? Today, we're going on a journey to one such place that has been shrouded in mystery and misconception for decades. Nestled in the vast expanses of India, a country renowned for its rich culture and vibrant traditions, lies a village that, despite its size, has earned quite an infamous reputation. This is not your typical Indian village, adorned with colorful saris and the aroma of exotic spices. This is the infamous prostitution village of India. Now you might be thinking, what? A village dedicated to prostitution? Yes, it's a shocking revelation, isn't it? But like any story, there's more to it than meets the eye. This village, which is home to a few hundred people, has been caught in the web of sex trade for generations. The women here, often born into this cycle, are left with little choice but to continue this practice. But why are we talking about this? Is it to shock you or to exploit the miseries of these women for views? Absolutely not. We're here to educate, to dispel myths, and most importantly, to highlight the resilience of these women who, despite their circumstances, dream of a different future. We're here to tell you that there's more to this village than its infamous reputation. There's a story of struggle, survival, and the indomitable spirit of human beings. As we navigate through this journey, we will encounter shocking truths, heartbreaking realities, but also glimmers of hope. We'll meet people who are striving to break the chains of this generational curse and are working towards a brighter future. We'll see how education and awareness are slowly but surely bringing about a change in this village. So, are you ready to unveil the dark secrets of this enigmatic place? Let's delve deeper. To truly understand this place, we need to peel back the layers of its past. Nestled in the heart of India, this village, known for its infamous reputation, has a history as complex as the country itself. Its origins can be traced back several centuries when it was nothing more than a cluster of homes for a community of artisans. Over time, societal changes and economic hardships led the village down a different path, and it began to gain a reputation that set it apart from its neighboring villages. In the mid-18th century, the village was subjected to a series of unfortunate events. Drought, famine, and economic instability forced many villagers into a life of hardship. In desperation, some residents turned to the world's oldest profession, prostitution. This was not a decision made lightly, but a survival strategy born out of desperation. Over time, this practice became normalized within the community, turning the village into a hot spot for this illicit trade. This, in turn, attracted unwanted attention and further perpetuated the cycle of poverty and exploitation. It's important to note that this village is not unique in its struggles. There are countless communities across the globe that find themselves in similar situations due to a myriad of socio-economic factors. What makes this village stand out is its resilience and the strength of its community members who, despite their circumstances, have held on to their humanity and their dreams for a better future. However, to fully grasp the present situation, it's essential to understand the societal, cultural, and economic factors that contributed to the village's infamous reputation. The history of this village serves as a stark reminder of the effects of systemic poverty, societal neglect, and the lack of viable economic opportunities. Understanding the past is a crucial step to comprehending the present. Let's move forward. The village today is a stark contrast to its past, yet the shadows of its history still linger. As we delve into the present conditions of the infamous prostitution village, we can't help but notice the echoes of its past. subtly ingrained in the lives of its inhabitants. Life in the village has evolved, but the stigmas attached to its past continue to affect its residents. While the younger generation is striving to break free from the chains of the past, the older generation remains trapped in the shadows of a history they had little control over. The village, once infamous for prostitution, is now filled with people striving to rewrite their destiny. Despite the village's notorious reputation, the spirit of resilience and determination is evident among the villagers. Each day, they wake up with the hope of a brighter future, a future where they are not defined by their past. The government and non-governmental organizations have also stepped in, recognizing the need for change. They have initiated various programs aimed at improving living conditions, providing education, and creating job opportunities. These initiatives have brought about significant changes, yet the journey to completely transform the village is a long one. The villagers' lives are a testament to their struggle against societal norms and their quest for a better future. You see, the women who were once forced into the flesh trade are now leading the change. They are educating their children, urging them to dream beyond the confines of the village and to carve out a better life for themselves. However, the past still lingers, casting a long shadow over their present. The stigma associated with the village's past continues to affect the lives of the villagers, often hindering their progress. Yet, they persist, fueled by the hope of a brighter future. The village's story is not just about its dark past, but also about its ongoing transformation. It's a story of resilience, hope, and the human spirit's indomitable will to rise above adversity. Despite the grim reality, there's always a glimmer of hope. Let's explore that. In the darkest corners, there's always a light waiting to be discovered. And for this village, that light is change. Change that is slowly but surely transforming the face of this infamous prostitution village. As we delve into the heart of the village, we find glimmers of hope shimmering amidst the struggles. Non-governmental organizations, government initiatives, and the indomitable spirit of the villagers themselves are proving that change is not only possible, but it is happening. Let's take a look at some of these transformational stories. Consider the story of Pooja. Once trapped in the unending cycle of prostitution, Pooja is now a beacon of hope for many. With assistance from a local NGO, she managed to break free from the chains of her past, and today, she is an entrepreneur, running her own small business. Her story resonates with strength and resilience, inspiring many others like her. Then there's the government's role. Through various initiatives aimed at education and skill development, they are striving to provide alternative livelihood options for the villagers. The Saksham initiative, for instance, is helping many women learn new skills, offering them a chance to earn a dignified living. But the real heroes of this transformation are the villagers themselves. They are the ones challenging the status quo, breaking centuries-old traditions, and daring to dream of a better future. Like the group of village women who, despite facing resistance, started a self-help group. Today, they are not only financially independent, but are also working towards educating their children, ensuring they have opportunities that they themselves were denied. This shift in mindset, this willingness to change, is the true glimmer of hope. It's a testament to the fact that when given a chance, people can rise above their circumstances, rewrite their destiny. Change is possible, and it starts with awareness. Let's see how we can contribute. The story of this village is a reminder that no matter how deep the darkness, there's always a light waiting to be discovered. And often, that light is within us, waiting to shine. Ignorance is a choice in the age of information. A powerful statement that rings true in our current era, where knowledge is just a click away. Yet despite this accessibility, many of us remain oblivious to the harsh realities that exist in corners of our world, such as the infamous prostitution village in India. Spreading awareness about such issues is not just essential, it's a mandate. It's a collective responsibility we share in our interconnected world. Gone are the days when we could turn a blind eye and claim ignorance. Today, with the power of information at our fingertips, we have the ability, and more importantly, the duty to educate ourselves and others about these hidden realities. The media plays a pivotal role in this endeavor. It has the power to shed light on these dark corners, to give voice to the voiceless, to tell the stories that need to be told. It's through documentaries, news reports, and even social media posts that we learn about the realities of the infamous prostitution village. But it's not just about learning, it's about understanding, empathizing, and ultimately, acting. Education is another crucial player in this game of awareness. It's through education that we can debunk myths, challenge stereotypes, and foster a sense of global citizenship. When we educate our youth about these issues, we're not just teaching them facts, we're encouraging them to think critically, to question, to engage. But at the end of the day, the responsibility falls on each one of us. It's our duty to seek out information, to learn about the world beyond our immediate surroundings. It's our duty to not just consume information, but to share it, to start conversations, to spark change. Awareness is the first step towards change. Are you ready to take that step? The next time you come across a piece of information about the infamous prostitution village or any such issue, don't just read and move on. Absorb it, share it, discuss it. Remember, awareness is power, and with power comes responsibility. It's time to wield that power responsibly. Change is not a spectator sport. It demands action. Friends, it's time to shift gears from being passive observers to active participants. The dark secrets we've unveiled today are not mere stories. They are the lived realities of our fellow humans. Let's consider the power of education. Knowledge is the key that unlocks doors, breaks down barriers, and transforms lives. When we educate ourselves about the world, we bridge gaps of understanding, challenge stereotypes, and cultivate empathy. So, how about we start there? Let's dive deeper into the issues we've discussed today. Read up on the history, the culture, the socio-economic factors that contribute to the situation in this infamous prostitution village. Understand the nuances, the complexities, the human stories. But don't stop there. Share this knowledge. Talk about it with your friends, your family, your colleagues. Challenge the stigma. Break the silence. Because it's only when we shine a light on the shadows that we can begin to dispel the darkness. And if you can, consider supporting the non-governmental organizations working tirelessly to bring about change in these communities. These champions are on the front lines, providing education, healthcare, and opportunities for a better life. They need our help to continue their invaluable work. You may be wondering, where do I start? Well, we've got you covered. Check out the description box below for a list of resources for further information, as well as links to reputable NGOs you can support. Remember, No action is too small. Every tweet, every conversation, every dollar donated, it all adds up. It all makes a difference. So, let's get involved. Let's raise our voices. Let's stand up for justice, for equality, for humanity. Because at the end of the day, it's not about us and them. It's about all of us, together, as part of this beautiful, complicated, interconnected world. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. Let's make that step count. As we close this chapter, let's reflect on what we've learned. We've journeyed together into the heart of India, unveiling the mystery behind the infamous prostitution village, a place shrouded in darkness, a testament to the struggle of humanity against societal constraints and forgotten norms. We've peered behind the veil into the lives of those who reside there. We've seen a reality that is both harrowing and heartrending, a reality that for many is simply a way of life. We've witnessed the power of the human spirit in the face of adversity and the glimmer of hope that persists, even within the darkest corners. We've observed the present reality of the village, a stark contrast to the beauty and vibrancy that India is so renowned for. Yet in this disparity, we've also seen the potential for change, the potential for a brighter future that can be realized through understanding, awareness, and action. In the face of such adversity, we've learned about the power of awareness, the significance of shining a light on the things that often remain hidden in the shadows, the importance of understanding, not just to empathize, but to empower. We've explored the call to action, the steps we can all take to make a difference. Whether it's through sharing knowledge, raising awareness, or lending a helping hand, each one of us holds the power to instigate change. So as we wrap up, remember this: the world is a vast and complex place, filled with stories of struggle and triumph, of despair and hope. It's these stories that connect us, that remind us of our shared humanity, our capacity for compassion, and our potential for change. In the grand scheme of things, we're all but small pieces in this world. But even small pieces can make a big difference. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep making a difference.